light on my feet.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Out of sight, out of mind. Don't waste a step. Better make my next move. Let's get this over with.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Taking my time, mission.
Oh, hells.
Very well.
Can't afford to let up. I am fury. I am death.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Ready.
important is ever easy.
Light on my feet.
My faith will protect me. Swift and lethal.
Where do I go from here? Blood follows me everywhere. I'm coming for you!
What should I do? I will ascend.
They're dying for me. All of them.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Blood comes easy these days.
Need to stay focused. Let me strike true.
Time to push my luck again. Best be on my way.
Can't give up. Not now.
Take two.
What now?
Can't give up. Heading there. I will ascend. Make way. I will not know failure.
Time to push my luck again.
Concentrate. Strike hard, strike fast. Victory awaits. You bow or you break.
Something good here, I hope. Should mind my step.
Endless dark. Transfixing, isn't it? Who knows what's down there?
Well, after you.
Time for some bloody work.
No one stopped me yet.
None fit in judgment.
What to do?
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here.
Broken bones.
Would be a terrible shame to lose you.
What's
forever.
happening?
Light on my feet.
Yes. Known to cause confusion. Best not get too close.
Never wanted the easy path.
These fungal spores are everywhere.
Ready for anything. Your pain, my pleasure. No time to waste. I'm ready.
Best thing ahead, or I'm lost. I'll strike you down.
Let's end this. On I go.
Sometimes the only way out is through. One down. Millions live.
Time to strike.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. What's inside? Wish I had a bag of holding. Time to press ahead.
The infamous Underdark. Don't worry of the dangers you can see. Damn it all! I required your silence, and you made a Kithrak demanded my— Bah! This is a How dare he speak my queen's name? How dare he dishonor her child? Yes, judicious counsel, and vexing given the source. I am a child of Gith. I will abide by protocol and seek the Kresh Gustil, as Vlaakith has taught. And then I will skewer the heretic with his own silver sword. The Kresh is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley.
Let's move.
Onward then.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
With haste.
You wish to speak? With such stimulating company?
Speak, quickly. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. I'm not happy about it either, you know. Especially for one of them to turn up. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. They may have no idea who they're working for. He doesn't do simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show... Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call wolves to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. Why do you insist on exhuming? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control. We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it? Oh, don't be so glum. Look at the power it's bringing us. I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before... Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a... The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn? Trust me, it doesn't happen. I've already apologized. Unless you're looking for another nibble. Fine. But now that you know what I am, I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. Excellent. Now, shall we go? I'm already feeling a little peckish.
Shah's blessings upon you. Fine. What's on your mind?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
Ah, my God! Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. My research turned up a rather... It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. You only have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
Speak.
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
In a manner of speaking, yes. I was lost in prayer of all things. Mistra, for indeed it was her image I conjured. Come up, and yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul.
Magic is... my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one. Would you like to experience this? Then follow my lead. Now you.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Suddenly, the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being, a sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel? Quite so. The weave is a sensitive conduit.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you. What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. It hardly has any effect. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy. You have to know who I was. What I am is what one might call a wizard prodigy. And from an early age could not only control the weave, such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover. Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mystra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross, yet every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted, I pleaded, swore my ambition was only to serve her better. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. The outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And God says it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. Rather worse, actually. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. All of this, it must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. That is, you truly are a soul that steals my own. I thank you all, I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. I stand at a precipice. But if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice.
Fate spins along, as it should. Have you...
Let's see.